Osmo Traders Limited. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Ndizi TV. Ubwansu bw'Gusii.
TV na kwemanyiria mangikuru nsemo ya mangana mayanere Frida Kerubo kurenda sevoniga kukwari ni asenchera ya vene asomurubiri bwe Ekeumbu gya siasa unabotambe jerejana na Ndemo Steven Captain 001 ekana otokwalenta ababwatani kuru chinsemo au choburai chinsemo au chobokoleri bacha segikaru batebya mangikuru chinsemo chebo mwabuli amabodi n'ababoreri yayiga mwanyora amachigwase ali amange muganete ko manyamona mono igoro ya obokoleri igoro ya siasa mono asoro gongo rwa Gusii na rero iga ntobwateri bagalia bene byo gutwara Duke Mainga Echate nereko omwana siasa asekigetamba asoro gongo rwa Gusii mono kuri mwaka bwekiri bwibere na 15 na ibere ngakia yemo kunyara ko baga kubudekerego kyobo jumbe ensemo ya Bomachoge Burabu constituency asari kubudekerego kyobo jumbe tanyo mwaka 2017 akanyori bagalia bene ryo goswa serikali ya James Elvis Omariba Ongwae mugavana mutangani bwe county ya Kisii mono ase wizara y'ekigosori ya mangana y'abasaye korwabo akaira na ndasekerego kyobo jumbe asensemo ya Bomachoge Burabu constituency na enda sentundende ande tanyara ko baga konyora libagalia bene ryo gwakiruchikura chisaine kunyara ko ba omujumbe bwensebe yo na sevoniga negara omokoleri inse serikali ya Kenya kwanza asabwate ebodi ya bene kuriria mangana regeto bonchoreri natwerera mange nwaraga segikaro igombi ya muno sana Duke Mainga Echate
mbia muno Ndemo.
Okay. Karibu sana nimete na era isaire story yawe ntambe sana kurende Duke Mainga Echate keke gokoro ugwikarakari sana se mangana rengete siasa no bokoleri
ono mbia muno ikia baba inche unagwate vile Duke Mainga Echate na kaberu mu minister county government ya Kisii nabone gande chairman ya Commodities Fund of Kenya magana yobunchire unagwateba lakini yanene mono to support ya barimi bechikau abarimi be Messi abande to abachibesa bachikorigiye gento gikunwa commodity exchange to bachibesa baenda bagura ebimeri baonia kero baoniri bakora kibairania chibesa igikurungi revolving fund. And then also secondly we support tole coffee societies, SACCOs and the rest. Bueno.
Ema etanda ke abange maroba ko bwati mona abasabe beke goriya gike enchera kwanyara ko bakugutuma sana ku rensemo ya Kisii University asensemo bakori we county ya Kisii kwani go bwato bakori mense ya Kenya kora ke tipanyanki kiriora erere andake ko base kiro kirikyo bojumbe semo ya Bomachoge Burabu kwanyero ka BBC tipana kwerere na experience ki entunde yakabere gyakobera
igintunda yakabere umaeteri itangani konye na declare ngano bo senator nkorigi egaika
karata ibera sana semetandao sana
bueno egaika bona a few months to elections omonene bwenso moske William Ruto akansaba step down ngira ne kori yugo chumbe me amo machoge Burabu. So it was a very difficult decision to make igekora yari ngimeti nyange tano ya tigalite kwenda kuri yugo chumbe baranga tebanga ingakie ya 2022 konye na twalira a little bit more of experience na understand iringa na kia bantu ba minto ba correlate na understand iringa political differences in chikoba na understand iringa what amount of resources you can iri gutwara kero kurigi oburai mo particularly obuchumbe nka understanding ambiti na kibigo toka ikina kibigo toka binyoroime. So I can say ngabono inche to me I've never lost an election. Inanya ko lose election na jagete kuri ichikuru mwana mindo kinda at the age of 24 na rigiti obuchumbe nkaruo rabu nkabe minister. I served as the youngest minister in Kenya.
Congratulations.
Kenya ngima nkaruo rokuru wabu nkabe secretary general ya minister responsible in Kenya. And you see again from there, I gained experience. Kero ujo kabo minister at the age of 25. It's a great favor. I thank God because tarikira muntu, tarikira musayo. Mwetando waitungu chabali wa buganga ngobora inekero muntu achiro akiruchikura. Paka no nechi chokorangu akiruchikura. Nyengwanya komanya. Paka abantu bandi mbali baguche iko bacha ba confuse abantu. You know, wakirukura talinga ebona lioro mugambi. Umugambi, if you're a leader, once a leader, you're forever leader. So to me, I believe God has been very faithful to me. Yasa unguri rechinchira na ikaransi na bantu ndabwete ngui karansa na ringi na barabu. And you see sina ikira bono iga at the age of 32 no an experience na again in governance and in leadership. Narudishia Mungu asante, because I can imagine na alikobo muchumbe at the age of 24, for instance. I also want to understand the thinking of public service and administrative flaws. So to me, I think God has planned my life because I understand corporate governance. Tokumbuka ni nomuntu rule maybe because ne biashara rukuruko kole biashara uchana so ekerugia political. Inche for instance, since so in any political position I understand na kingo behave. I understand na kingo treat abantu. I understand na ingo kuna ebintu bya correct. Bya chichira abantu. I understand relationships between county government and the national government. And then the difference between political positions and administrative positions. So biyamono esa bantu baminto bari bara postpone tibagateba ngao tigetura akore Echate. Nanyora chikura 2017 ngasoa nkabe minister. Wo minister bugan train we sana.
Okaworu obokore dibwe bunge watero obokore dibwe county.
Nyoro obokore dibwe county.
Okay.
Kirugo keri gekangigeri sana. Nkamanya abantu bavuga tendigitani, nkamanya abantu bavuga telibero, nkamanya abantu bavuga tobonche, nkamanya abantu mbaro baraba yense, nkamanya nk'abantu mbaro basomete, abantu bari visionary, abandi mbari bayisanegete. So now, yani obongo bwana bukayigoka, buyigogete kabisa. That is why no embono igechero kundigere renchirango parity tini mundu nkwangananira mangana. Sometimes naboko nyabanoeba muraba keiga bakuoge mitandao kiango bakumingi chatata igokwanera. It's because bono naikira at a level where I know what to respond to. Nkintariko iraneri, ngongo kwanera, ngontariko kwanera. So it's a good experience and I thank God this far.
Nema tandai karo kwanera experience ya kyo mwancho morere to bwate diok Mainga Echate ko bwate iboli ndelio sina kuja ko bago kubulika getari getambe doso ya sense me yama boli mubwate na ko baso mu waziri na experience yake ya kwanya orete ko kotwaro ko ria se county ya Kisii.
Yes.
Nanta rabwango yiga ase mitandao kulikadake engaki yao ngwate mete kurwanira Gusii stadium enyare ko ba ekerenge wethani keliere 7
Yes.
ndorare randa keshabana yanyara ko baigusiria gusori yabwate avena munetinia police FC chinsemo chiricha police ako stadium.
Yes.
Tima yangi keliora chengere mono monese uzara kwa bwate ye chigosori yaba psycholinde se chigosori nkia ura chengere wekana ntenga kiyao
bia mono umete chinga kichingo mwana minto abantu ngote babarenga ki until you lose something, that is when you realize its value. Inga kiekero na arengo mu minister na arego etoma kabisa. Gotema gotetea wizara yane etuare visibility egere bintu bichichiraba sai ba minto bali into sports. Bantu mbare sometimes waro kwana Echate tali kokora kende Echate tarato konya tara kora kiango, but bono igwe stikrete bono iga majority of those people bairani bago tebanga achi kumbe Echate was so much ahead of very many people. Muna bono igana bongo kubori the chances nga bantu mbare batama etino no minister of sports Gusii county bono ni abantu mbare bakabona igama mai tenge Echate still a minister ya sports. Egen tege tanga ninda atebenkeringa injekero na haringe minister egen tege tanga na realize tinkeringa incherende teyo a county government era atin development if it's not working with the national government. Like kuwa roje ngaso immediately egetigia Gusii stadium egia kwamete. Nkarigia kiri nkanyoranga ministry yende teliko upao yani upeo I don't know teliko priority. Nkanyoranga bakandigie mbinu eragere compare county government set aside resources chikoenda ku support sporting facilities in Gusii. Umwana mindunje na mnyogete nkari sports chikoro Kikoska games. Kikoska games kiga attract the entire attention of the entire country. Nkagenda ngatumye busaya zibuga naiga 1 2 3 in the same week ya Kikosi Games tukatuara na anding tuikurukunga International Youth Day in Kisii. Many people will not realize those two activities in change kichi arete Gusii. Kikosi Games compelled us inga lazima to ache Gusii Stadium because ngona tore konyora the national attention. Ekagere county, I remember mwano minto ekeronko etema koevereri koreta sports Gusii na ikananze na jite cabinet. Umuzuku ngwae and some of my colleagues valenga ali bagatenga this young man igali excited ibinte bita kunyara liribukungu stadium chi Arosio na Kakamega county ngo compete valenga na into. Lakini nje nikajitumo mwano minto na harakwenda Nairobi na ikaline na Gusii na ande na irana kukwana the secretariat ya Kikosi Games. Paka bagaancherana kwa sababu ya njia yangu ya kufanya nini yoko evererie bintu bakanalirube bagacha Gusii na kikia gerete county government ika set aside resources chia chitugu chaka kuagacha Gusii Stadium. At the very same time nkamnyoka na ande Nairobi nkaligi ministry ya youth affairs tokareta Gusii International Youth Day ya gerete president ikakora agacha Gusii the same week. Kisii county was very very vibrant. That is the moment economy ya Gusii ya rengo na upward trajectory.
Waziri andake elfete manke kwa kirani konde baro bakwe bodi andake ngende ke irite Echate gucho moeli akanyara kopaga gwa kuisiko kurase wizara echi gosori
ono maito mwana mindona kikelingo te bien senga mena times river onenda mwamne genteke when you are performing kerogo itoma kabisa ko rumu kito bwana kero munta iwete wi abantu mari banjite kurara batibirite ndamwamne river you know ekero igitenga kieria ebitina bigachaka ebitina bikebike onye gutete ku realize ngigas na ariko kore county yaringe ya mana mono ekero mo governor Elvis James Ongwae antenenity for 1 week for no reasons na rena explain ngente kama tukamange it is the people themselves bamo tebetinga nto wancha because they knew emermo yana buna na ringe correct na ringe okora and that is the reason why I came back to the office after 1 week tinzo ketino ndimo ukwane ronde kwenzi kuse ko mobilize kuse gekora no maitenje tinganche tiseki tinkore tikende gionzi completely is the people themselves that compelled him bakamotevinga no the only minister we know in this county government to ogokoregas Echate and that is the reason why and I thank God for that because kelinki agerete nkamanya koewe on the ground the perception yabantu babugate towards me.
Ndakambia mosana nimete kwa ira mangena nimete igoro turasange mono igoro ya Ekeumbu andake sevoni gara se abakati aba director korwa sense ya Kenya mono baira mabaga ukore obokori ase chinsemo awense serikali ya Kenya kwanza mbato yarere murubiri kibabugate bagwatiro nyomurubirero tosanga mangikere turanya ko batogo ikabu na chika kichiko tukoda kwemanya mange igoro ya Echate ningo obigma bwa siasa na wikasa ikirevonige nimaite kwa bato bwa mate bwange sana nekiama kia Wiper Party na kere omoske Kalonzo Musyoka tentu na yo mweri gotase account ya Kisii chisemo chiricha musojo na ukwanite sana agaseba onomo muranga chite sana no murandaga nintu arese team yane sana korande chi wiki nkaigo metenyime kaigo yakonande UDA kikya kware netegatia
omo the thing kore tikore sa igoro ya evinto na develop na activity in Kisii county but it's okay we can proceed because there are two main things and sometimes it's good when we get this time to explain area bantu another one thing I'll talk about is Shabana FC before we move to the next question. Shabana FC, I was the initiator. I was the first person to organize umukwendo mchango urenge Nairobi tuachite tokaleta musike William Samuel Ruto akacha kuchanga ndio na umwana mindekero na arenge minister county ye abachezaji baitu ba Shabana no na asibari kuchenjeri chiyanga chiyabo we had gone to the international level siku hizi ni wete ne bitumeme bakwenda bachenjeri bamaguchegeti you understand bro na and sometimes ekeronkora abantu bakotebanga ngati yakore kanite stadium ngakiangu stadium erigete no mugaba na obisi yaire oroga giura de because the kanite Rwanda is the best place where the governor works from.
Agina abwese gati kwa mwire turatikara kegese yabo baro roba ko bunenda ngakiyo bakorera waino inse serikali ya umugavana James Ongwae egetinki arosetigu gekabege siekire kyari gutuke emekutano ya kisiasa Shabana afro chainga korose getiki ya Wendo Green Stadium
une propaganda
ekero umugavana Simba araja narako bakagosoa akamanya guita vera Shabana segetivu na kyari
gara na propaganda ichi umwana uminto I was the first person ekero na soete ministry ko scrap completely tukabika Shabana ekachaka utumike egeti free of charge tigana na propaganda ichi abantu bagwa kaisiko kama I'm here I'm talking about facts I was a minister there tin minister wabono iga kwaroli So I was a minister there, and I knew what used to happen. Shabana was using Gusii Stadium free of charge. And actually, Gusii Stadium Shabana Yoka. We had very many clubs. Ndo whether a club kia Gusii Starlets. Ndo whether a club kia Gusii FC. I was the first minister to make Gusii Stadium ever accessed free. And actually, when you go kumanya, you know the reason why now bete suspended from office. Do you know why? Kerona atebetenga Gusii Stadium negeti kyo mwananchi. Mwananchi undekwenzi na abana abaroki bataite gucha gutengororo butuko. Bataite gucha gutengoko gichaba kanete batwatiti procedure. They should be allowed to use that facility. Wanye ngwanye kumanya naba muraba boda bajite gutumie getikeri. Ikoro bajite gutumie getikeri kumbe umugabana no deputy governor mbabwate issues chiap ndamanyite. Umumuru bwete chikura chia boda igarengo umuntu uri gusupport no deputy governor. Uyu mugabana atakorete atagite. Nkabwatira nigume busa ntatebiringa ki ngoyo takanira gutuka gitigo so nakanira gutuka gitigo. That's what happened. So I was the first person to open Gusii Stadium to the public. As long as bakanite babwate the procedure na ande batebetenga in case to sali kende gyonsi mali we are liable.
Egeti nke igoretu engaki yao kigatumeka konde to na say league ya 2021 2022 ndo chabana igosori cha inka kuru awendo stadium kimanegeti kya rekorosi ugatia iga
there is a time kero tu alikobeka a tartan track. You know, let me tell you one thing umwana mintu. Egeti requires maintenance from time to time. Do you want to? There is a time totevenga kiembure kerere nyinge egeti ko overused. So it requires time to cure. Do you want to, my brother? So probably nabaya arikunya kananga one game neba ne chitimu ichinde chon. There are times batali gutumige tiki yabo because maybe the facilities are undergoing maintenance. But I don't remember very many instances, maybe one or two of those instances. Again, to giacha kusalige ti bono is immediately kerabantu ba injoma tena design a year two before a 10-year. Kerona soka, kerona ruo, na limits management yacha ka negeti. But every minute kerona renge in the county government. Bro, that is the only time no na macha ariko pepetuge tuiga, abana inchi boy karanstiga aribaka chinkobi because yenge miracle talikire onditayo umuntu tayo tairis montare ko agento bune kiba kerora EPL. So nobody should ever question Gusii Stadium, the status of Gusii Stadium kerona rengo minister.
Thank you. Nyara kofaga kwerera adaka te banda keso mwaka wa 2021 na kwadira talinga service ngakiyeyu onenga kiyaye na te ndikoroanira egeti bana nyara kofaga kwerera nyiko bati boli dalionsi na boko bole kagetali getabi nyara kopati kwerera konde bono toira na sama ya kisiasa naende no kwa watu wa mativange sana na Wiper Steven Kalonzo Musyoka no more ugosete mpaka wa leo konda kibono kwa rwete
my brother politics is about interest. Incheno muntu mbwato musimamo umutindi sana because the only party I've been a member to is Wiper na bono ga UDA. Wiper nero ya ngiriti nero nona chakiriti siasa yane ndi wana ekerona ikaranze te no muziko korukunga Steven Kalonzo Musyoka ngamubori ngabono ngakiuba ngete moving forward ense ya achire you should be either in Azimio or in UDA ndi wana igari se iteka rutoko ry'uburai igogotebya abantu UDA uri usazimio wasinyuruko make umusimamo wana onye tata kito komeke umusimamo umwana uminto nkurigere rigari yo tebinge ngoro yego chiga ingeze ngenjo ngwanchi tozo na yuchi you don't do that. I'm a young man who needs to grow. So the moment I realized inga ki ni umugako yo usinyuruko make a decision inga yago so waguchi I had to make a decision ekeretende kai sende bono because there are very many people who question me na andi tiganko eres ekerona so UDA aina chite UDA na bana bande ba mintu babiri batatu bane who along the way na andi kerba so UDA baso ka ba de bakagendo DM abande bakaira na Wiper abande bakaenda to the other political parties. I never changed, I never moved from UDA no matter how difficult it was because inje no muntu manyetenga in life you should never confuse your followers. Na andu musacho muremno musacho ko make a decision once and for all. I was the most trolled person in mwanu minduna arekora nguchi go so mutandao ngora from morning to evening because of UDA. But I stood. There is a time abantu babugetenga UDA te kogamba. Talibo people imagine that inga Azimio with the system and the rest ikena kiki yama yuchi kogamba. But inje ngaeteri whether I win or lose I've made a decision. That is where I will be, and that is where I will stay, and that is where I am today, and that is where I will be.
Yoko Roman Jumeli to regret konganya with UDA.
I don't regret a thing, bro. I don't regret a thing. Because I cannot make the decision here. Inche bro, I listen to my instincts. Sometimes inje tindi monto kubwati multitude. Ngabone multitude yate birenga togenda kuchia. Ngano korete kwenda. Mena times umwana minta abantu bakubwati erende. Abantu bakubwati ngabono togenda ne multitude. They end up in troubles and problems. Omuntu ebori yabika in your own instinct at heart. Where am I comfortable? Where am I comfortable? Nandi tigango siasa is about interest. Politics itali ngabonongo ngoto giwole rieta buso mwana mintu. Politics is about interest. A true definition of politics is about who gets what, when, and how. This life is very short. You'll be running up and down utarirete gaiga, utarirete eri, okwe. Utarakonya bantu bamino, utarekonya bwikomonyene. Communities chirichi agendere ime ya Kenya yaitu. Majority of those communities, they know how to play politics. And they know nanga politics, tarimanga na enmity. Tarimanga na yubo bisa. Siasa nga chiese kadi yagoga osonyo rege ntoletera abantu bintu bali. So the decision I made, you join UDA, to me, was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Because it was very unpopular to some people. Lakini asenje. I'm there because of loyalty. Because my loyalty I've been tested. My loyalty has been tested. So no. That is not my type. So I want to thank His Excellency Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka because kerumuntu keruko chaka siasa otara manye bearing yage sereguchi sometimes kerumuntu akubwatiro koboko it's good. Because I joined Keronaso siasa nche wei paracha akrete because I didn't have resources. Igora ya rote bakananga ODM also ODM you must have these resources kokosoa magana Jubilee and the other parties. But I started from a small party which built me. I worked very, very hard and made Kalonzo very viable in Kisii. So that was my stepping stone. Bono iga sende bro, is elevo na ikeire, tindi levo bono yogo tapa. Ya kuruka hapa na pale. Hapana. Asa mimi bro, no inche na akini. Bono na inche na Echate bro. I'm not an institution. I'm a brand. I have very many people who look up to me. Young people, old people, mothers, fathers and the rest. I can't mislead them.
Nimetaga niteko ravuna ukonganya kwa yekoro semo ya wifi ko semo ya UDA ne sabu ya kisiasa agete akite bwati bosa ni gosepo visa korende no kwani kilioga ni tiesa enkoro yao kwanyare ko bego ikira ndima itamo golda mange boya nteko vega korende kagitari getambe ni nyare kova kingo so sense benyoro yo numero beribe ke umbugia siasa korete banche Ndemo Steven captain 00 na gesi taseni kia Ndizi TV na roye to bwate Duke Mainga Echate nimete wasoira sense mo ya UDA wasoira semo ya Kenya kwanza kwa guri bagani maite kiaba kia UDA kia bwate chinguru cha kisiasa sense ya Kenya korende nganya ntomo chando mone sana konyora barwaneri mwana cheze mabuna chia Nyanza nonyese bunge ya kitu cha South konyoro yo roch kwa flag bearer alibana na tese Nyagami konyora kwa konyora nsemeria bomachoge borabu konda kwa tabaro wa matevu ao no murayibwense William Samuel Ruto oyoga kiech campaign ochete mbakese bunge yao ndagate wanende Echate no mo sai naende ugwetuma sana kule ngento bako murayibwense ago ate
Mwaro medinde ingente ketanga tigango tebi ekero chikura chierete. There are some members of parliament wa chiete state house. A president yegateba I'm so heartbroken. He was so heartbroken because he failed to understand. Ariko boringa yani baguzi mama mulikoro bagambi because he couldn't imagine that actually my people could not vote for me to get to parliament. Yeah? But then the only thing I'll tell you, Keringa, buna nako ereza, umuske William Ruto, na ikereta at a level whereby he was extremely desperate for true friendship. Because abangi they lied to him. Many people lied to him, they had interests. Warekogenda baba uyigo kuzenebesa kusekia ngobatama. Pressure, abande bako su pressure ne serikali, nkuwa rojo ne serikali yari nkumu frustrate. So he reached at a point where he needed true friendship. Inchomo nyene William Ruto gandi getiange marakane. Akondingina muibachera. Wetera batani baye imeaki. Wetera babatani baye. Until when he called me directly. Nkaimuka, tokagenda, tokagamba. I was with one of my brothers from this region too. Ekorto ikaranza tuwagamba no musike William Samuel Ruto directly. Ruto talibe sango reto mwano minto. Ruto won me emotionally. because he spoke to me as a father. He had history yane buna na akinire ngweta chiranko erigeria ndi ntakana nguta chanze nkurwe meteime abwa history yane buna na rekoni chinko na rekoni chiba busongoga, the entire history. And then he was able to create a picture for me that he's ready to mentor me. Ingasheo bogima buna boria kinerete na injina bunga nreto correct na bunga nreto kukina. That is the only simple reason why. Because I found this is home. We tried. Some of the leaders to go Gusii abagaga kabisa ko Gusii bali abantu bakuriringa, let's look up to them as mentors. They could not allow me there because they were feeling like I'm coming in as a threat. They couldn't allow me. Sometimes what we young leaders go through, and we are not doing this because of ourselves. We are doing this because we want to open the space for the young people, but who are soft landing. So, siasa yo mwana mintekero kwa nyorire soko ba accommodated. Ese sauti yake kuigwekana. That is where you stay. Why should you be pushing yourself? Esa bantu batakoga niki.
Kandake sema rogobalero kilio kwa randake somo nchumo igeri. Rongo rwa Gusii wentero na libaga asaba sayabwate chiguru chaki siasa kunyara kwa bakwegendereri.
Sorry?
Engana yawe seboni gano kwa ogende kwa una rongo rwa Gusii wentero na libaga asaba ke bakorona resense mo.
No, toka nyoe gulibaga. Let me tell you young people who are listening to me. Ngaye camera. Let me tell you one thing. Don't wait for anybody ngako eribaga. Baga kabali bali Gusii ga seita bange, they will not allow you. Abaka na bako ere rupira kini bado atagete position yeyu atagete obeli rororo in leadership for 20 30 40 years. Don't wait ngoe gulibaga, go for it. If you can manage, grab it and run with it. That is the only simple thing I can advise you, because to abeli rega, some of them to abeli rega, they mentor us. They don't. So by the time you see almost afitiri in the space yuko ikaransa na baga kabande ko ngamba na barabu kuabitiriri wasugumire kabisa baka batebirenga bone se ikire, we must accommodate him and have him amongst our team. To baisa ko gine kango ganyo choru mondo tayora kuri ngako ikirugu guseribaga, go fight for it.
Echate nema tabu kwa rere ke boikerano chikura chia kirwa se bunge abo machoge borabu chaisa na chirichira ko ira sensemo ya bunge korona nema te anada ke korona wa yago agita da kare nda obia samba igano na twara loyalty go chense ye kurende emeti nyimeke igo na ende kwa guri baga segatia apa kwa tani abatangani ba Kenya kwanza rwa se rongo rwa Gusii kurigeri gura kwa guri baga timenya ke moment yago chirite wikaye ko beko ko bomo director ore bono
litangani tigango tevinga nje bro tinana kubeka siasa ankoro inche. I'm a blessed young man. Evi ndongo kore vingi nse umwano minto Nyasaye angete chi gifts chinyinge. Ndewana ine. Mimi ni mtu najituma kibiashara. Mimi ni mtu najituma kitalanta. Probably currently I can say I'm the best musician from this region. Na si eti najigamba ama nafanya nini. Ni najituma. Umaita bantu bare bago ikaba imagine ngaki ngomuntu ngekero umuntu ayirire chikura abeiro muchumbe, now he has become successful. Bro, definition of success is huge. What success means to you might not be what it means to me. So Nyasaye has been very, very faithful to me, and I always know Nyasaye gamba angete. He has planned my schedule. There's a probability that I might not even be a member of parliament, but I can become a governor or become the president of this country. There is a way Nyasaye kubango wimabuao. So don't look at anything as failure. So by the time chikura chia umachoge borabu 2022 chikoera, I didn't hold any pain in my heart. I went back to my hustles. Mimi nikaendelea kujituma. And again, tobono na achieve kenene. I realized that actually in politics, loyalty negento kiamana sana. Because the president himself was able to realize, I was the second appointee, Gusii, was able to realizing that young man stood with me, and probably onya ntamuka nitaji kuri yobo senator, probably could be a senator. Onya acheka kuri yobo chumbe mapema, probably could be a member of parliament. So the position I'm holding today, I got it out of merit, not favoritism or whatever. It was out of merit, because brona ikireta asigete njoma nyana ngete binga 5 months to elections can be difficult. So I knew this thing, am either winning or not winning. So I was prepared mentally. And I knew where I was going to. If I was winning, I knew ngaina which. If I was losing, I knew ngaina correct, ngaina which. So again, don't advise you mwanu musao minto integrate bono iga. Don't putting abono siasa na robegete enkoroime. Do many more other things. Go to class. Bro, I am doing my second masters right now. Congratulations. Because I know life to become universal. You don't have one option in life. You can do very many more other things. If people don't want to see your value, use your value in another field. So, to baisa go chanda. Etome kore bintu biago so ekerazi, teme biashara biago hapa na pale, and be patient. God's time is always the best. It's not too late. Yes.
Nime tengwa semereti kwa ere buna ndake ngwa maita ngwa kore tensemo yao echata ntebitege netivuna ase ekura nere kwa mu muntu no muri westali murai ate bo muntu nyeka ro murai no murai one wasara bakonya kabaga kwa kiru ekura kore kona kiwa tebekera ono onyorete esimi go sonyorete rirupye go sonyorete appointment na echate.
Yes.
Oyo ugure ko bo mujumbe.
Yes.
Ere bona uchiko baga utinira ensemo go tena esa boni ga yo bonchori
yes.
Kwa nyorete information yeyo.
I received the information very early in the morning because Mbora Kerogo Chorwe chairperson, chairperson Chichi Parasato Bako were appointees of president, and then directors were appointees of cabinet secretary. So, to me, it's a great honor that Elietarian is in Kenya Gazette with the signature of the president. Kere president ya mwiriko koe role, koheda certain parastato, ensengima, is not a small thing. Is a big thing and is a big favor from God himself. So, information here. Actually, first I was thinking that I could become a CAS, all right? Because that is what the plan was like. But let me put this young man somewhere. And I'm telling you, my brother, where I'm working today, I've been able to triple the interests, the profits. I've been able to manage. My board is the most united board and the most professional board in Kenya today. So I'm glad that I'm gaining expertise, I'm gaining experience in another field. Secondly, I'm gaining a national outlook. It's localized. I thank God because now they are not as many as they used to be. The experience now I can be able to manage indorenga so I thank God. I know God is preparing me for something great. That one I know for sure.
Metaboni go romo nyakerogo, nyakerogo gitali gya kisiasa neke ekerogo kerekyo bokole nyitira sira commodities fund so romo nyakerogo anako erabuna no muraibwense umubige testeri bagariri na nege ntachengerete mono sana konde bono kwa wire soguma kwa siasa seke tambe 2017 wekoma ko 2022 konde bono libageri obwate nele bagari obonchire litete chisemi chinyinge echukwangera buna kwa ngwa imanyiti amange wetere obukori bwa mega mono bono mo waziri ikira tepe transition yako bereire korwa se pressure yaringe ya siasa unoleta pressure yo bokoleri botabwa siasa nyingi.
Very easy tiango correct. A position here is political, right? I am a political appointee of the president. Na ndo koranga nchinya sana wa mweta in the political space. So transition in Kong because I was in a leadership position in the county government. I was heading a department. So kwenye na again experience kia, you know what you need is corporate governance. And I've done masters in leadership and governance. So Gary, at my place, I'm strategically leading that fund to the next level. So transition was not difficult. Quickly, I had to take a few 1 or 2, 3, 4 months to understand what are my roles, okay, and what are the roles of the administrative arm of a parastatal. So now I'm very good. I'm very okay. I've settled down. Tunaendelea kuchapa kazi sasa.
Ndema sana ndema nteseka getali getambi na tayigwetera libageri yanyo ndirio bakoli kwa Kenya murobili kiara na kara konyorongo rwa Gusii osemo sende kiara ru wetera sekere ya bati kurende ingwenda sensemo ya bali babekire benkeri via bo ensemo ya Facebook wetera Ndizi News Digital ndo chaiga Kennedy Okonga ate avuna niko ndani ndo chaiga Fred Anyona agote babuna Montevi andake ngana agwatene ya bene ndichaiga Kennedy Okongo agote ask Echate why UDA leaders are used to sabotage the county and are narrating the governor in his work. Gatene ribori akubori igoro ya nebirenge biyaye andakate babara ibari ensemori ya UDA goseba chorire gosekwe birogo bya appointment wetera UDA ati abuna korengana nere aroche bune bagotume kukomorwani mu governor obono Simbarati
ngokurwani mu governor. Honestly ngibono urarwaniri mu governor maete chisegi nchire naro riri chiko nyago happening umwana umindo chisegi chiko korusiga they are meant to confuse umwananchi and the kante byo umwananchi Gusii bono iga many times nyinyi ndio mnatumika sana mugo tumio sana because roles ya national government they are clearly stipulated in the constitution. Roles of governor they are clearly stipulated in the what? In the constitution. The governor needs to be a governor, an MP needs to be an MP, all right? A chairman of a parastatal needs to be a chairman of a parastatal, an MCA needs to be an MCA. It becomes a problem when a governor decides to behave like an MP, when an MP decides to behave like a governor. The only thing I will advise, I've worked in this county government, my brother, and I have nothing to lose. I was the first person. Na atebeti umuziki Simbarati nga nchi umugavana tintagetimmeremo county government yao. Because the truth is, first, I didn't participate. To make you become a governor. I told him that, and he knows that, and they respect me for that. So I'm at a position because I have experience. I've worked in the county government. Sometimes there's some sort of excitement egochicha. But the thing is this, we have what we call intergovernmental relations. There is no way revenue collection, local revenue collection here county ga to bring development in Kisii County. There is no way. Look at the governors baku and babogere. Abantu bari batahagete chikura batahagete President William Ruto chikura. But they know, they understand that we need this man, whether he's good or bad. We need him tore development inka. Na development ye taringa ninche ko chakokonya. No mwananchi ulio koretaki oise because majority of these people, the governor, umuzike osoro and the rest abana abantu barozeti pension yabo kare whether is in power or not. Huyu mtu ataendelea kupata pesa yake na anakula anaenda kwa nyumba analala. But mwananchi yako hapa kazi yake ametumika akili uise kuligeria mwana minto pare kuru junction unaona for instance from junction to daraja moja it is in a shambolic state. Edine pare ya national government. But onye to good relations between county government and the national government. The governor can easily go to the president and tell him, Your Excellence, my people are suffering. Biashara ifanyiki wapi? Ndani ya Kisii. Is there a way you can find a way? Contract yirane konya abantu aminto. Lakini kama ni hizi vita zinaendelea hapa, the environment appears to be hostile. Uwezi ona vitu, uwezi ona maendeleo usiye yaito. So, correct. I'm telling you the truth. The thing is this. It's not a must the governor anje a president. You know, mwano mintuta lazima toba basanto mayo kolegas. Lakini we respect our positions. We respect our officers. Ndo wana inu mwano mintu. Na ande, umugambi umungaini. Asina arugu ika kuwara akoraki. Kuwara koru muriri. Aikwere ranse, onyo origi into koretaki. Into tagete kuru muino gari. So, inche there are very many programs kwenye na chakirime county government ya Kisii. Echinde bono iga chiasikiru. Ese county government ya Kisii. It pains me because somebody is losing. Chiasikiru. One simple reason because the governor cannot even find out thing key how are you doing this and that. He's a young man. He's a young man like us, like me. Why will I have issues with the governor for instance bunaji? Nkikumbuni. Tintage tibo governor kwaroli. Tintage timeremo amata position como tevinga chibesa chiasiguru county bono ika chibesa chiaga ne iriko chikuchichaga ari kuna bono chia magana USAID and the rest they were mismanaged. It is gone. Ukoreta na aringe commodities fund imeagusi inde teno 1 billion echichega echikokonya abantu wa mintu county ya Kisii tarinje ko chakokonya na abantu bo mu governor. My brother, I followed inkabua tingo sabanga ki gavana nkonye nyoro visi gabo songo liba yangu chikuwaka na rent, give me a space in the county government inye correct inye renovate tuyake rangi inchonga ga space gasini ini abantu babo bagendere gukora ki bagendere gukorere mirimo the other side win-win basis. Umwana uminto nkabuga atia paka chibesa na abegite budget chikairana na hadi to push to the next financial year. Let's not be egocentric. Omurayu muyano uri okora abantu bae bagendrete kokoraki bagendrete bago kinamo. You alone as a man, bro, I've been here. Opo governor gaiga at most you will do 10 years. At most is 10 years. Injirendete hiyo oanche to ancha, it will get to a point when you exit. I will not want somebody to go down the drain the way I've seen some people mondao ko roborai tabuga tino emusani. Baraso kenere gari bagende nganga yure ndugutonde tonywa maji. Ebinte bitore biense yo mwana minto bikoera at 10 minutes. Let's just be good people to each other. Let's tell each other. Tutiki kurutana magena. Tutiki gukora nganayo keroche, nganayo bwate go se power wherever you can come with the security of askari. Usojiche naba no, it will not help us, please. That is my simple plea as a young leader from Gusii. This period yenye President William Ruto, he is the president, you love him, you don't love him. Please, let's create a favorable environment. Omumrori tomugaze tomutirimbo kikurugoro achichega akonya abantu bamintu. In a very short span inche ngukwana e perception yere Gusii so change bono iga in a few days e pare yerega kwanza echande tabantu ga ekorwe junction daraja. Yes, should be completed to ease and movement ya kwenda suneka because pare go sabu abantu bakonda Kisumu abantu bakonda suneka abantu bakora biashara para and the like. Those are the things we should be talking about. A cancer center ya rego charuguruga Kisii University, you need a sovereign guarantee. Almost such a sovereign guarantee is the president. You wake up ochichondame ogani mogoro wanje ngusainiri gento. How
500 billion.
How? And all those money, that money could come echichega Gusii ekonya abantu bamintu. Tafadhali kwa heshima Nyasaye na ero kuruburai, Nyasaye na ero gochora umuntu tiga tuanche tororobe tai lazima tuanchane lakini ekero ya ikirenga we want ebintu bichichera abantu bamintu totebya abantu baminte kene nto baise kuba kugudina barabu emotionally because sometimes I'm a politician, I know you can confuse a follower emotionally to use that person to attain what you want to attain. But in Nyasaye utoko sabore moyo. Uyore moyo. Na aruche some people are busy taking advantage ya ignorance yo mwananchi in their own favor.
Nematiko na kire konya gaba ko radake ogotaba ororo libagari abederio bwabato oboikirano bwamato bororo bwabokoreri gati ya serikali ya county ya mone serikali nene erere bite binge gotangu gati ya beki erere igoro ya cancer center ndakese 500 billion chale gocha wetero ko musanoko chikakya ko 500 billion chire chire bode chire 120 billion andake na gati binte binde bya sieke wetero bwamate gotabo byati manyandake chate wate baye tubati interest ndio sinama ngana Kisii konende ayebuno momenyo Kisii bono mbose mikiora umugabana obono. No,
I think an interest. The only interest in the Kisii nemermo. Je tinta tikoli kumermo county government. Yomuske Simbarat. Je nimbuate mermo ngokora in the national government. So, but I have an interest because I'm a voter here. The one name Jeno Mwananchiga. I'm a leader from this region. I have my people who follow me. I have my people who want my opinion at each and every moment. I'm a mentor to very many young people. So I have every reason to state sometimes when things go wrong. If you follow me, even social media, I'm one of the people who create opinion, who shape opinion. It can make sense, and the people are able to talk around that because I'm not petty. Tingi boiriko ba petty go se kora mumonto. Kwanza kondragin ko ba confrontational. Tingo tenenda nda me family yomuske Simbarati or whoever. Why? Your family is your own family. But I will question on something I think Ekeiga is an ideology that is not working. Do you want to? So my interest in Gusii is to see oborai boko konya young people to grow. E county government una bono ya Gusii umwana minto. There are young people ba kuimuka ari bagendega asikurumambe bakamugoroba. No ene riru batanya kumanyanga kieleta hedie kuriku. No ene riru batanya kumanyanga ngakiriko ba reference na kikuriku. asa ngo manyenga kiri rubeli ko basicid erabo gite ondu ikaransa gari oirana. Is that fair? Are we building capacity for the future?
Echate asa kana gani tekoba go kwera to romora ibu ensena cha gusega bwango yense semeria musocho
yes.
Wete chinkwana cha bara iba gusi bonse pina omo governor Simbarati na tetereta bwati mo chandore personal gati yaye no mora ibu ense korende ako mochi abara iba Kenya kwanza bamuno bali abachore korwa sensa ensemo ye rongo rwa gusi na ubatangire kubwa matembu oroba esere kubwatira no mora ibu.
Let me ask you bro, ekerawo tebanga tabugati issues no mora ibu ense naba igaba kumutanga. Then when he goes to a public forum, he should be dealing with these people. Ntuinche na bato kurta na ya mangana abagisangi. Karibu. Lakini sometimes he goes beyond. He goes beyond and they get confrontational to the president himself. Eh? Honestly. Is that not hypocritical?
Kwa matabiria sa gonchore.
Usema no maminto ga.
Kwa matabiria sa gonchore.
And mimi I say that because let me tell you bro. Mimi, I was very happy. I never supported Simbarati. At least I said inga kumbomo Gusii wa muire to elect young people. Oisikoligere Gusii itoboniga. 75% of leaders from Gusii, they are young people. So these are people we're looking up to. Wakirieti ground yekia for some of us. But when we see these are the people kuruana, kurumambi, bakamogoroba, kurumambi, bakamogoro. Ndio mocha kuikaranza, understanding na key supplementary budget ye korosi, understanding na key fiscal strategy pepe korosi, understanding na key budget process ye korosi. When do you have that time? Because as a leader, as a county government, we should be talking about in the county integrated development plan, a CIDP. Somebody should be telling us in a key, eso mwako yo mutangani. In our CIDP, etoba angete project A, B, C, D. We should be called to meetings to what in the first year. The way the governor Narok Olentutu is doing. This year, I promise I was doing A, B, C, D. The reason why I didn't achieve this, neke. The reason I didn't achieve ekeiga, neye. In the new year, we'll make it better. Kila rituko in media, chisegi. Oh, nyagete bwana nga tongerorera aga, tonkorera kiango. Those things will not help our people.
Nametaba bwata ni baye umbaye ndeko bwati omuroberi kwa mutebria sa gonchori konda barona oba kuboli naki asensemo yabara yabachole muno ba Kenya kwanza ayembo semikiora abaye borongo rwa Gusii erinde begerere gose babwaterane urama ero narachire Gusii ngyo advice
asabara ibaminto ba Kenya kwanza igento nko basaba
muno abachore igento ndasaba ngeringa ki umete siasa ene bwate ebinte binge umuntu nare labuda utaita ko bomugabana the near future muntu nare utagete ko bomo senator because ikiroge keiga ebiroge bitobugate ne byabana inji and anybody is allowed to declare interest igento ndabasaba ngeringa abana ba minto abatore ime ya Kenya kwanza onye kubugate interest yende in the future you don't need to come through a violent way. You don't need to koimuki gusinama go koigoro so whatever. Kindly aye kore bintu byago na maskani ga ngora nyasaye no mwana inchi oyo iga na agochore na kobura ayo. Some of those things happen, but I will tell you my brother the truth. Sometimes we politicians chisege chiga chikoro kana chirega iska majority of them are imaginary. They are created usieko mwananchi kumukipa away kurukubugati development agenda. They are created abantu banya gutebonya gutamberanga ki insimbo gerete ndali gukora emirimo osoro na yaro kunya kundwani osoro na yaro kunya kominyoki na yaro tatageti nkore emirimo nyageto kunya kondama aitata emirimo for instance inkobori osoro kuikanazale cabinet ye county government ya Kisii. He doesn't really the cabinet is the one that decides implementation plan. Ndo waneno mwana minto. Oyo onde Simbarati ngwikanazali CDF committee. He doesn't sit there. So this is my argument. I'm very happy because unabono for instance ekero mugama na Simbarati aso emeremo igatabete ngusikire mianya yonspi ya corruption. Kero gusiko boibi then let's see development. Because should be put into proper use so that we see now development happening. You know, these are political leaders. It's okay, you fight, but we have an executive that is working. We have very many government officials but na haja na siasa. Instructions in a key, do this and this and this. This is my agenda.
na ariko bo mugavana rero mwana minto the first thing you do is to ensure nga abantu bago bakore mirimo understand the manifesto yago understand the thing you said in the first year 2 year you'll do this and that. Those are the people who should be implementing. There should never be an excuse why development is not taking place in our county.
Ndemo nasande metenga na tuata kundresa no wateli volo nyori richibu ndo chaga machoka devils scout eva hello Steve na Duke Nico locked in. One question for Echate: how is Echate through experience and a generation planning to nurture and improve the life of the youth? Nima itenkoli recurrence. Brian Mochama whatever my brother Duke Echate is just a dope guy. Joshua Ooga whatever following from Kajiado Kitengela Salimia Muhesh. Ndo chaiga Brian Mochama Herrera. Message ya Nsire yake kwende Brian Mochama whatever. A true definition of politics is interest and loyalty. The decision of joining any bandwagon of political side never follow a magnitude. Yunengana ya Brian Mochama. Prince Stephen whatever good. Don't wait, go get it, grab it, and be a murife. Run away with power. And I go now say me vua Prince Stephen ya samana rengete siasa. Fred Anyona whatever uwiga ki no omwana omweverire nyagaka whatever marani sasuri buna botambe nerisa semo in nyagaka. I'm watching live. Cliff Muma whatever Echate, that's good, professional, keep on keeping on. Oyo amanyaka inevuna Cliff. Brian Mochama Herrera, very well elaborated by Echate about leadership of our current leadership in Gusii. Afande Moses whatever nagendrete kobwati. Fred Anyona whatever my last day ngana ya ngatago sanga umuraimo kwerika whatever nice and brilliant mind. Kindly may I reach mheshimiwa na boko minkera gwetere nsemo ye metandao ndo chaiga afande Moses whatever andake ngana ya Kennedy Okonga whatever kuleta amani Kisii, kila mtu afanye kazi yake. Ndo chaiga afande Moses whatever poor people are being lied to and being recruited na bags. Moria Siruna whatever Echate was a minister for 5 years in the county and aketaisa nagetera bakori bua yo Moria Siruni. Brian Mosa whatever atandomina Shanga Jeremia afande Moses gatia bari bagendrete koba autorikira chief message chiabo. Deborah Miyunga whatever all I'm seeing here is politics of self-interest, nothing positive. Oyun Deborah Miyungo. Fred Anyona agotevandake akumakireko como governor Paul Simbarati. Fred Anyona andake gatia bali bagandete autorikira chi message gwetera se ensemo ya SMS la emaitecha to kwandra sege kege tambe sana na amangana renganda kageniti enkwana yeriogi enkwana echingurutinge to ndo mutimo komoke go tukarane ensemo ya kavere na atebi amange gore ekyombe bacha kire kyaboni gake manyaka inebuna Gusii Directors Association guda ge korentamo aba director bali bonse pibara abachore gwetera mono bomo bwa Kenya kwanza murobeli kibabwate kwana kibuna gwetera mabaga bwate obokoreri baretira magendo no goncheria sorongo rwa Gusii nenkwana turasanga sensemo ya kabiri yo muroberi weke umbugia siasa twende chituka kaigo nkora tura sensemo yo moyo.
Ndizi TV ubwansu bw'omugusi. Ndizi TV ubwansu bw'omugusi nigo bono yakonikiru ndekerene nego kurengera chibiche chinkia na boigo chinkeno nukukigima na bogo tonyora asoro gonkor bogusi neji county chito etanaine buna county ya Kisii, Nyamira, Homa Bay, Bomet, Kisumu, Migori nechi semo chinde chinyinge nigo kotonyora asite kode ya Star Times channel 195, Go TV channel 824 na free to air decoders, digital TV na smart TVs. Scania TV yao na boigo onchore ilio yao igo iko yenyore. Ndizi TV nigo turine kirenga ekio korentera emerubuli emerunge chinka kichonsi. Ndizi TV obwensu uomugusi. Omurigereria bwe television ya Ndizi TV vono na bukura ryubonchoria bwao ase television ya Ndizi TV chinka kichindi chonsi elio bwekere abarigereria kurochi county sana na ibire ichuchira sorogonkorwa Nyanza na boigo Rift Valley. Akesime ase namba enoti isano na ibire inya isato isano nemo ibire isato isano na isato isano na ibire eyemo erioto gwikere gose otutarire ase chiabisi chito ichuchira ase nyumba ya Brighton Apartment ejire busyo bwechiro ya Embassy ekeroko gende Nyakoe.
Eskuru ya St. Anne's College ni gotogo kwari bagari okumenta ebirengo by'ekisemi ase chikosi au ndobwate ekosi ya ICT ase kerengo ya certificate na diploma na boigo computerized secretarial ndobwate chikosi chinde buna assistive technician, video editing and sound production, computer technician and programming, web design egatie chinde ndobwate amaigerio yokobugia piano na boigo ebirasi bya computer asabana ba primary na secondary na boigo bali bakorire form 4 nigo togotoka ase chinsemo chikobwatia Kisii asamaga cha Uru Plaza egoroba ya gatatu angene benki ya Equity Nyamira asamaga cha Timi Building ange na juakali asepare kogenda yanchure Keroka asamaga cha Cooperative Bank egoroba entangani Ekeumbu wa Kenya pamoja sako egoroba entangani Suneka amagacho a Dennis Adwea ase estedi yechigari cha Migori Nyakoe ase chiro ya Nyakoe angene junction ya Marani Rigoma ase chiro ya Rigoma angena Vision Point sako Voigo branch ya Borabu ejuego toka imemo choki jauri Erio kwerikia ni goganeirie result slip ya KCSE ekebande gose waiting card ebicha ye passport na boigo chilingi 500 chokwerikia St. Anne's College, a center for professional academic excellence.
Ndizi TV Ubwansu Gusii.
Moto mkone gorenge moke igo sana umwancho morigeri na nimaitama bori yabo na mange sana ensemble ya SMS line kagetari getambe denyare kova kinkonya soma kebo ikranu korende tubato moroberi beke umbugia siasa imeandizi TV kwa turenche Ndemo Steven Captain 001 na reroiga igo tumobwate Duke Mainga Echate oyore umunyakerogo bwete semerie parastatal ya commodities fund andako oterera mange iguro ya obokoreri ya mangana siasa amagenderero asorongurwa Gusii nimete turaenda somo timuko kwanda twarenga mange iguro ya obokoreri ya Kisii no gosemi kwa bwate gochya semo ya Kenya kwanza na semo ya serikali ya county ya Kisii kulenga na turakwane enga kientambe sana konde bono no bwate divagari ya benerio obokoreri kwa iru tima ya litantuchake naye gwetere enseme yogotenera tima ya embo semiki useibaga amabaga kiobwate kucha sorongorwa Gusii gwetere dibago bwate bonigerio obokoreri
wone gete tanga ninkelinga ntua lose opportunity nene sana yuko igorobisi yeito imea gusiga chibeza chingingi buna na chitali nanyo te chibeza chingingi chikwenda chinsemo chiri cha central because abantu bali bechogete abantu bali no understand this year sangana kiegwako mbabu activity na vyo kunya kongusana hapa na pale. So I want to pray that still ina tebanga neba county government tutagetigo kona na space estora be kovisi area we will go ahead at higher place turigia se tube kovisi Gusii abantu ba minto ba access chiloni chiri ese county government ya ese county ya Kisii na Nyamira and the surrounding counties ese nchera yobororo. So ekina kigentege tangani ntete ko push wakikishanga within this year koleta torovisi ya Gusii egere abantu mbale oroba chakire ko benefit bake actually kuru Gusii yaito unabono factory nere gocha kwalia angata naruk na Gusii bako yigura they have benefited from us.
Nimetana ka utara reto kisime tenga no endete kwera kurende umwancho mweri erio kuigulitanga ni pigoro ya paracetamol security ya commodities fund bako bate binki mogokora namba to kimogo support wetera nchiragi
bono abana ba minto se mu Gusii ontegerete commodities fund ne fund ya rosetigwe ngakieria Coffee Development Fund, use Coffee Development Board, ekawa amona Sugar Development Board chiabete defunct iminetinga chigafutiriwa mbali egere bone karoswe fund yemo eko support ibimeri ime ya Kenya etore fund yeko konyo muremi akine korunse kuchigoro nkwana natore chibesa is individual farmers tuena na chibesa ese chi coffee societies tuena na chibesa ese chi factory chie mesi nande nkonya kusukumande ndore guseni nyore funds chichiche chisapoti ekemerigi ko kunga litoke kora litoke na liri Ndizi TV litoke na liyo Gusii so nko welcome ndebwensi gusengo karibisho ndebwensi otagete gukora kugenda liyo obore mibwae bwe kawa obore mibwe mesi obore mi ngo support ko konatira kini bone ibintu bya guchi Coast Province ntobwate regional office bono bune yega yasinyete njacha last year ga Gusii regional office yerange kabisa ne ya Kericho no una regional office but still nabo montago cha headquarters tole Nairobi ari utali house igomono ntweto bwate revolving fund of around 5 billion chikogenda chiagende so mwananchi nando mwananchi wakana chiagende so yonde interest cheito chirense between 3% and 10%. So interest yeito teliko etan 10%. Actually it's capped at 7.5%. So ne loan yengi yapi na ande ne serikali because a serikali ya bottom up. We will listen to each other, we will guide you ngana kyuko utilize chibese chika. Niko tete chibese chiko chaka koleme kawa, kogese kawa. Na ande na introduce ngento kende kia sana. Tell mobo mkulima. Na bogo chichase tole toko chibesa ogendo gole bimeli ogonie otoakane. You make your money, you make your profit out of that.
Nema te Gusii nense yo mwando mwana manarenge topore misana abantu baito kusimeka baleka ugo no mujana mwana babere randake na magoli insiye kagu nandake kutanyoro gusira kuno komokuru aseboniga yaitira abango moyo kwira buto gwera ekagu yabo na mwana kwanya otebe mesingo tokere bonchari ngo tokere bo machoge ngo tokere South Mogirango kwende kwatebira bisine chirekericho yerange erekeri kabere utali Gusii bone okurigere likuru inka ensemo yabo machoge kuseita ensemo yabo getutu kira kiyange pi aranyare ko bakonyorobo koleri obo enchira enyorora aranyare gutumeka
ntobwate website so mtandao search for commodities fund you'll get all the contact details so wakajisimi na bokoro bisire nearby you osonyore namba isimi yorake directly to the headquarters
nema tego korwana ole tabisi Gusii nebe raisi mo
jena erete gasinya Tiambate bia kene Kenya sa Gusii minte sa antegererete. I can even produce the communication. The letters. Amaruvendi gete. Gama non te birikira ekwende minister ya agriculture. Narika. Minister ya agriculture ya ntebi kwa na nomo CEO wa agriculture. Paka ngaji chobisi paka ngaka chivicha. Ngote banga bono ga no tuche kubeko bis. Up to the last minute. Chief officer kontebi siminga ki nganga ntobwate some issues with procurement tutaite kobeke mikutano ngarora ncherete yoga.
Really independent account to chaka independent.
No, this is the thing bro. Inter-county or intra-government relations. You minute inje na achire chibese chiko mwana minto omaeto manyenga agriculture is devolved. Agriculture is under the county government. Chibese chine kama na chare kucha kukonya mono. No ekumbua abare mibali ba muchandete akomotegenda kuchiga ali oro biseri oye kuchibesa but sometimes now petty politics nakike ngota bi Gusii mintonga tutika na mangana which political side you belong to when it comes to development ngwancha lakini kertoro chingente kigangu chikere kokonyo muntu minto tikatuchichamo tutika nene bitina bitali ko make sense. The only sense we should be talking about na kitoko konye economy itekoreki ekine na kitoko konye bimeri byetu bikoreki bisuke bosio na kitoko konye abantu banyore emirimo and the like na kitoko create employment opportunities not from who wono rabo mwana mindonga totebenga no diamore nje you the end nyore opportunity somewhere tinko angese ngechungwa korta honestly it doesn't make sense na into storava Gusii intubabire tukorete turaba Gusii tukutumie pare emo abana baitu probably bagosoma in similar schools yani uni unyinga yani ubunubu ngakibono matiangia gatebire ubunubu chiubu be
iko mako ya bisingo chere
This year, I said, come what may. Even if, because in the option na yananete, actually, in nyumba na areguchi kwa charugoga, ne nyumba ya eretepi. Igari the county government opposite, igari Ministry of Youth. In nyumba ya eretepi. Ngateba nga kiga kincheno mo Gusii. Njeno mo Gusii, na akore the county government ye. Nimbwa chibesa na bonko kwa na ne auditor. Motebi nga ki, as a smart thinker, or as a smart manager, I decided, instead of going to pay rent, tigambe kichibesa chibe in lump sum, ngaga ngende renovate a building ya renge gari county government nye renovate ekrona yine renovate ingiraga space gake na aba igaba kori gekora ntuenzi ne serikali okore county government okore kwende chibesa bado gwaka no chonsi pi ejikoru exchequer national government we are paid by one umbrella tuenzi na bakori mirimo be serikali yemo under the national government otebenga yani no ne auditor agoronga no muntu mungeni sa otebenga riba kana ari guchikonya kwa kana rent monthly I said ko be ko bisi ye ganye rosi tinga kana but nyori space ngege so muntu akokoraki akokorere mirimo I just a desk where somebody sit that was difficult but now I feel bading abantu abari gabare kontebinga mbata gitito gende direction yeyu they kept on, you know what, dildaling paki financial year gakoraki ekaera. So I couldn't be able to utilize it as a budget to establish commodities fund in Kisii. But I want to say, come what may, we must have commodities fund office in Kisii in the near future. Ekonya bantu bamwe.
Korese mwe bakorera intobu ati ayo speakerera iguru cyane ko batogote bikibikiro nyane ko bagiye ko iguru na muranyo robo obokoreri ingana ndaba bwateri amo na document Echate korra gose nenyarikane korendo mwancho muri yari andake kuikira boniga aba director na aba chairperson bechi board chiparastro au mbata kekyombe kya bene Gusii directors association na seboniga ase document Echate arigati abwatani baime mono bechi nguru mona ase kyombeke andaka soro muliki ase kyombeke
organizing secretary
ngai karengera yake kyako
muya mono Gusii Directors Association ekigane kiombe kebugate chi chairman chi parastato chi CEO chi parastato chi vice chancellor chi chairman chi university. We are talking of abantu bari in professional field ya serikali bakuru ensemo ya Gusii. We realized dinga na bekunyarika no monto chori ruwa sigete meremo ya serikali lakini tamanyiri umuntu kaneri kukonya abantu ubwate solution lakini takoratiki tamanyiri intuto karengere ringa ingi tutachicheramo ekertu achichiramo tubeke chinguru cheitamo ekerekere twariro opportunity asigete twagenda twachikoye saba tubwamo tali no buno muntu yomo ekero bwate meremo for instance na bera abenche ekenyoro nkurugia kenyenya nkaseito obisi anani tete kuri ko engineer lakini mo engineer takoratiki tarueti gari ndigwana no mo director ndena akara usino yo NTSA okuru south mugirango lakini namanye to mwana naro mugirango osome to engineer orenka gari. So we are able to share information amongst ourselves ko widen our scope egerto konye abana ba abantu ba mintu bari me Gusii using chi position chiriyo monene bwense President William Samoei Ruto akorrect aira abantu me Gusii elinde elia kabere. We realized dinga di bagari ya mangana ya banta kunya kuteberera chisegi kunya koramana na kurutana mangana. Why don't we form a different team, area development oriented, etaite go identify sobo kongubole efixi obo kongubo. Unabono rero litukuri ya rero we what Kisii Central injena achiete Kisii Central Church limo ngasoa marie kanisa the church building omwana minto liberera kangita paki kabidi ntame akamwana kana nyabuari kare ko yagi liberera libe kanisa ine njo mwana yo ngaete binga ki na bonkorigi usina bongo save gento kekeke njembe kere kanisa chifani babe kere chifani. But when I was planning kuchicha ngo erese timu ye kyombegito kya gudanga nintete kuchikoba kure chifani pakate barakini Echate if we come together ni bakari chifani na batuko rea conditioner you see bono chinguru chia koreke chia mente kanire today. We were at Kisii Central Church and we managed to raise together wholesomely almost 1.2 million Kenya shillings.
Congratulations.
So you can imagine the power. Thank you so much. You can imagine how great people can be when they get united for development. Abantu wetole gari balina abagaka there are young people there, there are old women there, there are young women there, but we have decided to put aside whatever differences we have, whether it's age, where you are coming from, or your profession, or whatever, for one common agenda. How do we come together? Na tuteme gusukuma ne agenda ye government yetu, because there is a possibility serikali ngoko dere meremo, lakini nobody is talking about it. Nobody is coming out yata vya bantu una for instance nga opportunity nere gana gari. We have to assist our president. We come to the ground and tell our people una bono mwana minto umuntu ngakire kurunga seito. Somebody called me from the village. Akantebinga obuyo. The fertilizer president alituletea imetusaidia sana. Akateba kwa vitu zote, aliniambia mimi ni mtu nimekuanga wa ODM. Lakini kwa mara ya kwanza, I want to appreciate. Actually, I'm getting convinced finger na bonda jino wene to the other side. Because ubuyo mwa toleteraga bwatokonyire sana. Akandi quest. Onye gikunyarikana. Kahaki saba monene buyense a decentralize ubuyo body to the lower places, even to the ward level. You know, such things are what we need to talk. We need to talk about. Egere, ebitumo mwana minto that mitigation ya koretu ebitumo bono bya korereki bya kule. Our people are eating, but people don't want to talk about some of these things. So ndutu atebanga will create our team etarikora amamuntu, because tumegundua matusi taliko konya bantu amatusi no kobebera abantu akili. Since we have said we will be coming slowly, we don't abuse anybody, we don't interfere with anybody. You can play your politics the way you want to play, but for us, we will be talking about omorembe, peaceful coexistence, and lastly, we'll be talking about development.
Koroni matara ro korera seboni gani matemiro mbwate nemi ya sana mwebekira mu abantu makorega asiechera netanda ke goterenda chinse mo au serikali bakira teba muri gucukora amamonto umuntu cigotwara mangana mange asiasa na libira ya kisiasa ri nyinge korenda munyande kwantebi amabaga mu bwate ara amabaga kisiasa ngike nimora akore agenda inote ile ruke siasa sejo no nyabone ya mwako ni teikoro mu buli mo lembo pesoro ngoro Gusii nimora akore
yango tabi ndeke.
Okay,
until you abuse us, because nobody has monopoly of violence. Nobody has monopoly in international relations. In international relations, nobody has monopoly of violence. It's only that the people are smart enough not to involve themselves in mud. Iko muntu taronge singe njo muntu akirete nga iko bono ngabono muntu no muriri. No, some people are too way above mediocrity. So unless, because it might, of course, there are people who are insinuations. If you abuse me, if you abuse my president, if you're president, my president William Samoei Ruto, then you have abused me indirectly, because this is the person I'm begging. And you're abusing him. So let's be mutual relationship. Onya ginko sigete kakinga maskaniane. Untigen kore vinto bia. Lakini onye go chichabobe. Na inche na bongo chichabobe. Because yense yega taringa na ebuye kero muntu kuna tuibole tu mwana mintense yega. Buna tuibole tu twensi. Kero muntu na ile role yae na mtu kila mtu ataishi hapa mara moja na afanya nini? Naende. We are calling for respect for every leader for the benefit of our people.
Ndemo sana na se faide mo nchumuriri gatia aba bwatani bara seke meke bwata bwatani avange sana mono very professional so sasa chief department cha serikali katia bonto bwate Walter Nyambati yoro monyakirogo bwense moya geothermal board to bwate Purity Kireramura oyore omonyakirogo gosore director se Bomas of Kenya to bwate Ogamba Migosi oyore omonyakirogo se ensemo ya Kengen to bwate andake Teresa Vitutu oyore omo bwatani asensemo ya Lake Victoria Water Basin Board ntobwate gatia abo James Ongwae oyora asensemo ya Board of Directors asensemo ya Universal Service Advisory Council andake gatia abande timanya bono gochibosio merobelikia abantu bara orese njo nalimu achakire twachakire ko barora merobelikia bara asemeri kuru asemori umwako yo chakire umwako
tubwata activities chinyinge rero na masabo tuarenge ono gucha gatori ko identify activities bono twasabira omorembe twasabira nyasaye atorae ntuna bantu toko parit with doctrines of Christianity. Igo lero tuoroke indication nga sisi ni wa mcha Mungu na tumemwomba Mungu atuongoze kwa ile mpango yote tuko nayo. Bono moving forward will tutuare activities chiko up to ward level, constituency level. This is what we do. Toko identify onyana bantu bakoru Kitutu Church South. They come together. We identify which is one common thing that they think can impact abantu back to Church South. And then we set a date, we go there. And the support that thing is to correct, is to kunyara. Besides that, abantu abayigango nyorumuntu, for instance, are director ya dairy board of Kenya. Onyo dairy board of Kenya, umuntu nabako nyora, no ene machine chiyo kama. Chiombe. Usina konyora animal feeds nebintu binde. We go there. Tuagenda na services chia national government, we take the machine to the people. That is what we want to do. Ntubugate bintu bikurunga CSR, unabono from my department. Sometimes ngore atura abantu seedlings, chikawa seedlings, chia matok and the rest. So one of the days naboto wochichane timu engima tuache serikali engima tuagenda we donate those seedlings to the people. That is the major intention. We want to decentralize. Abantu libo ababutete Nairobi, they come down to the people and give service someone inchi toime ya Gusii.
Nimetama bodi ya Mainga limoli getana rekovaga kore yo nya rekovaga ngosoma tie SMS to bwate insijite kai komi to ikomo elio pomoro to bwate bwe Ekeumbu gia siasa enseme SMS ko yoranta regeri ndo chaiga Vincent ko rotinse mochia nyanchogochi nya rekovaga kobeke message ya ino chaiga congratulations you Echate, good ambitions, keep it up. Uyonja Faith ko rensemo ya Kisii University chaiga nobody has fighted the governor is fighting and like vya bene arote Ndemo let Echate answer the question as asked and like inenga to ikagokwanira SMS chia bwango igendo chaiga Elijah Onsare akobori livolio valia mora serikali ninwe mokwerwanirira gusino mo Gusii mokorwanirira emaiteranya rekovaga gokwana tugochigokora. I'm Duke watching from Suneka. I like your conversations, Mr. Echate. We need young people like you are sober. I don't know whatever. Echate had an option of renting a space for the office if he had interest for Gusii. Why he didn't explore that opportunity than leaving the office to go away? I explained
that.
Whatever. Echate, I'm Amecha Richard Omari. I'm a coffee farmer from Kitutu Churches South, Bogeka Ward. Igora visivuango aiga seito bosongo ngaiterinde wanyare ko babagakonyeka asobwango ensemo ya Facebook asobwango ndore gati abali babekire message chiabo ndo chaiga andake kazi ifanywe tusione PR mingi oyo mkaende kuna Domi Omosh Deborah miyunga uteba. All I'm seeing here is politics of self interest ngate kwa toikire okwanera message yo Edwin Sianyo Echate tulisoma na wewe nimetayuna mangana inavene na mkuligani ya somo tandao afande Moses such real message from Zakayo Nyabuto. Yote hayo ni sawa, but my question is mbona msitenge kando committee ya kudeal na hizi malumbano mete unenganera tenerune kamati ya bene ya serikali ya nene use serikali ya county ndocha iga Kennedy Okongo ako kwanda mangana ya ECD teachers wameachiliwa sana. Nimetaka kwanda igoro ya imechandere ime ya Kisii yune Kennedy Okongo. Brian Mose, wisdom from young people is a threat to Mr. Know It All guys. Ndochega Jeremy Momanyi, this gentleman is speaking walai. I really like the way anapanga maneno yake. Fred Anyona, tell Echate andake enengana abuate ya bene gati abali batorikire chi message ase ensemo eri ya Facebook ni maitenengana turanyare ko batokanda ko bwati ke wikanu itanyare ko bage ko era rero ndimo nimete tochokore kareke twabwate na manganyarire ko gago kwane rukurende kyo mweli na magendera bange batete korra ensemo ya Kisii ensemo ya Nyamira timanyaro ngana ya yo mweli igoro ya mangana raringeta magendero nkikira kolekane tusikia bose bono buno mu Gusii
mbia mono egente getangani ndete ko tebanga Gusii itute ko genderera onye ntukuri mbinu yokoreta chibesa ime county ya itochi county chaito ibere unabona kerore town yiga nkoigura abantu bakwananga igepindi kiarenge gitangani gie county government ya Kisii. People are happy in this town. Uise kurigere libone ga statistics nje nimbwate company gari ya e-generation ezimo kora consultants yo konya abana baito bandi bali batagete ko yanda isiko and the rest. I came to realizing abantu abange from Gusii bono iga they are yearning gotama to move out of Kisii to other places. Mwana mintoji simingwa keru from the county government itself in each and every single day. Young people very frustrated, want to get out of the county government and move to other places. You know, because abana abange basinyiru they cannot be able to even feed their families. I'm telling you, bono iga there are even some MCAs MCA bodi bwe county okulidi abantu okungakere simyon de bicha tendo miri chirubube timbugati no emafuta Kwa rero mwana minto. To me, that is not a mockery. To me, that is a clear indication inga everything else is not right. There is no circulation of money. Bunango chichabono iga, I had lunch, late lunch with the, I don't know whether it's the CEO or the MD or the a branch at what they are CBK ga Kisii town. He's saying the circulation of money in Kisii is going down in a very supersonic speed, meaning that people are suffering. People are committing suicide. The other day we lost a contractor in the county. People, mwano minto, life is no longer the same. If I don't have money today, you know, the economy, people don't understand. Economy is a philosophy of when you lack, I have. So when I have, I give you. When you name mwacha wankolere konda buonali na kwa 200. Kwaroli. There is no way economy era akine when everybody has. Because when everybody doesn't have. So I want to say this. Koranje. And this now goes to both levels of government. But let's start with the county government here to Kisii. We are blessed as a community. We are a very special category or group of people work with the diasporans. In the United States of America. They remit billions of money. But many of them cannot even be able to develop a county in terms of infrastructure because of bureaucracies. A county government. Officers who approve documentation in the county government are forced to ask for bribes, are forced to be corrupt because life is difficult. So they make it difficult for guys in the US, because in the other parts of the country, go develop no any county employ very many people within the county. So I want to make this plea. Kindly, let's allow free flow of money in this county. That economy will collapse. That economy will collapse. People have to, money has to move from one hand to the other. From one hand to the other. Lastly, I was here for 10 years. Elisha. Okay? We had some very powerful men. Matiang'i, they were here very powerful. Their time came, it passed. Ikaisha. We have seen the who is who in this country, the likes of the what. Men of these things have documented them even in music. Go and listen to my song Ekeumbu bantu. Izeyo indeta yokeroche twensi neme uko. Paka totevereranie. No man is an island. You cannot be alone and make it in life. In Pan-Africanism, we talk about what we call Ubuntu. You are because I am. I am because you are. We have to tell each other, this is wrong, my brother. Let's go this way. When I tell you this is wrong, it doesn't mean I hate you. So I want to request the Yamana Minto, Toro Vichin Corcheito. To create enmity, a perception of enmity. Pakatoko make our followers, you can rumonta quangetebusa. Over nothing. There is no one who is an enemy. And the cake is too big. It is too big. Toko kora. Chiveza chirichi ya Kenya ichi serikali ni ichi nyinge. Na uchikani uchiri ya gweka toko kora. Chiko tokera. Na utatoka na mwingine atakuja. Aingia hapo. Tutu aromo rembe. Tuanchane. Ekerobo raibu elire. Togendere gugu sikabuno murai. Ndo isa koro ega pwelinga bono ochinguru chielire bono omuntu bunakoraki bunari. So I want to ask. Ese tuikirete bono iga to create a good environment in Gusii. Bono iga tuaroekanire koba abaisia. Tuaroekanie koba very petty. Tuaroekanie koba abantu batagete kuruta na magena na kuruana na korokanie gekuba. That will not help us. At the moment, let's cure this wound. Tutuare perception ingeme ya Gusii. Our president loves us. He likes coming to Kisii. He was supposed to come to Kisii last month, Echate, because of this nonsense we keep on seeing up and down. Ekura ne hao. Hayo mwananchi wote kura. You don't need to shout to the top of your mountain. Oyo robo no igatora akoraki. Tigatora amutumia. So that to change baba bori. Onye to kondere style yetu leiga. Oje pare igege. Eye junction. Ekona baka daraja mbili. It will keep on collapsing all the way to town. That is the moment people realize that we are headed to a wrong route. Onye ntuli kuchichamo, ichi story ichi tokunya ukwana chia cancer center. That cancer center ingeemploy watu wengi vibaya hapa Kisii. Itakuwa haitaonekana. Tukiendelea hivi, the industrial parks, national government, bro, don't forget this. Politics is about who gets what, when, and how. If you don't want me and I have power, I will assume you're to work with somebody who is interested in me. That is why Homa Bay County is growing very fast. Very fast. Because I can't manage alone. I need national government. I need multinational gete, NGO gete, and I will go to the president and just president, sovereign, whatever you can president will bring me things to the county. Toigura monga ito. Tokonye Gusii ito.
Nimeterengana gwa kwaneire kwanyara gukora pia ndake tingo kwa iva go kwanerengana yo maria samarengite siasa kurinde to chigokora nimeteneri bori mwaboriri na ntanyori bali abene ndio kwanyara ko bali nkolisoma baro bate bandake Echate kando na mangana siasa mangana biashara kwa tore talent yao yarekarire kegetambe mwana mwana samngana yo boteria mangana spoken word na gotera musana rokurire tio mokenere ngana tiatere bunaye asuke bosi bunaye timanyambo semikiora moya ndake inseta ikokorire kamera.
Okay, igindonda tebi Musa integrity, no human being is limited. You're not limited to anything. Nande, God, Nyasaye, usiseniri, na asinitikiro muntu, na talanta, mbali mbali. Onye Nyasaye wakuire talent gite, ukujirarira, atakunyanganya, ape mwingine. You can succeed academic-wise. You can succeed in leadership. You can still be a very good musician, a very good footballer, a very good actor, a very good whatever. So, umusa ondigireti entunda akotebi. Endelea kujituma, usikufe moyo. Lakini, one most important thing, discipline. When I talk about discipline, I know you should know how to behave. You should know, you should do away with drugs and substance abuse. Murambarega abako enda bati turamaru ore talented lakini gazi yano gote turamaru kurumambi bakamugoroba waika talent yago yagenda guchime teimi wachaka ku blame abantu bande very innocent completely. Without discipline your talent is nothing, is nonsense, hakuna kitu. So nkuba sabo musaye igentege tangani twara discipline tema ku ikarakari. Don't wait, you kunya kolera ngoye Echate succeed as a musician tata itigo tobwata koboko nga ingo cha kumanyanga no kale mari kwende no kale guse mutonto imari nga ingo cha kumanyeronga no material if you've never even come out to express yourself. So I want to speak and tell young people, jitume, jitokeze, you can make it. No human being is limited. You can make it in whatever field of life.
Mwana sana mara bakovoli andake wikorote bwa umusa mutonto korende nimaitanda keninga mubeka no kwaru.
Mutonto is a village in kwani mutonto ni?
Okay.
Ente Bingereza mutonto ni?
Mwancho muriaji. Ting kwana mange
mutonto ketene village ere kwende ere bobasi.
Okay.
Yes, it's a village. Kuzi mutonto is another thing.
Bea mwana sara nimaitabu kwanyara kwa.
Kurati gangu ndako bora.
Okay.
Oma ete tiganda, let me tell you one thing. Muraba na inu tigakoba abantu muku mzembe ona whatever. Okay? Don't be, when you are doing your thing the right way, do it the right way. Okay? Mutonto can be home yo mugavana, but it is a village. There are people who come from Mutonto God. Usema na wami? Yes. So usema na inu na muraba ikamu kore muabeka uchiemeza hivi. Don't.
Omosa ebwali atumekeke wakiai.
Atumekeke gokai. Onye gukuru mutonto, onye gukuru musenzema, onye gukuru mukomoni, onye gukuru Kenyanya, liribe, whatever, jitokeze. Na ande wono iga, God has given us an opportunity ense ya arorekanire. Ya tualira maiso. Wono iga tubuya social media, tubugate TikTok, tubugate Facebook, tubugate Instagram, and the rest. Make good use of those platforms. You don't need a radio presenter, or you don't need a TV presenter to make you visible. Come out. Majority of you people nowadays, you pick content from social media. You realize that this is the most trending topic. There is no excuse whatsoever if you are talented where you cannot succeed. Majority of the people who complain, they don't know what they are doing or they are forcing that talent. That's why they complain. But here say, if you are doing good content, you are doing the right content, you'll definitely find a leeway.
Mbia mono sana ni maite sama bolion si mwa kwa tena nyara ko bagi nkonya boli ko rwaige na olinta nyara ko bengo sama message yayo se ko boli dia wati abuna ankyo kande yari ko nyara kanangi ke ronsi ipi ko nda swali ma to bwatiri ko te abuna mbia mono sana Echate pia mbia mono sana kwa tole kuri tambe sana watere nsemo ya SDA wikiravoni iga tora timoka ko nda ndake ngana yo mwese bali baturige go chakiro mo chakaro bakaboni iga babwatiri umuroberi
abantu baminto tiga mbera mbia mono na inumbia mono Ndizi TV for giving me this opportunity. Ndaite kubasaba kamuranje egeteseni yeito yo kyoboraria be liberal nyasaya babugatisi so that you tell our people the right thing. Ese community yeito ya Gusii ndaite kubasaba mwananchi kamuranje tusikue vyombo vya kutumika. Ntoba na bali nyasaya opportunity ba very elite were very exposed, we understand the ringana kievi into biko korekana. Let's be the first people to say that this is right, this is wrong. Sometimes there's somebody who said that sometimes the world is not suffering because of bad people. The world is suffering because good people are always silent. Because good people are cowards. Majority of good people are cowards. They fear what will happen if I stand and say that this is right or wrong. So I'm asking yabantu balia amaisaba igokire iskoime ya Gusii. Please let's stand for the truth and protect our community for its betterment. No, let's not shy away from speaking the truth. Na kotebera ninga ekene neke. Na kamuranche, we not find solutions through kuruana jisegi. We can find solutions through sitting on a round table tuakwanira na uno mwano yomo omwanya gitinge. Biamono sana.
Biamono sana biok Mainga Echate go ikaka bakwani vonsipi kwani omwana omoke vonsipi ikiama iga akorwa igase Ndizi TV maida nitumira naendea so mwakoyo makana liocha agete all the best semero berio bwata say commodities fund.
Thank you very much. I wish you the very best too.
Biamono sana na umwanche mwere biamono sana kwa bana ntuwo chakiro mo chaka no ikiravoni iga emetena mange mwaturikere nsema ya Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital nsema ya YouTube Ndizi TV News nsema ya website www.ndizitv.net nsemo ya SMS line wetere namba iregora kwa screen yao mbiamono sana sebrengeri via mbiamono gusanga amona Ndizi TV na nawo semerikwa nebuna amabori kwa bwate brengeri kwa ganete komanya wetere maganito bata studio amangabo kwanyare kwa kwa yose ntitumwanya abantu ndowekara no semi kuna botota ma stokonyara ewikere bosyo ase ikarabune kiga dotwara umugeni ndo mwao ntumoboli alliance pi mwaboli ntumoboli alliance pi arengete ko bolibwo irinde wenda wesemi amange igoro ya siasa ito igoro yobokorera igoro ya magendero ndoro rwa Gusii nyare ko barosika bosyo jebuna Ndemo Steven Captain 001 ko baganiriyo botengerio bya Ndizi TV ko baganiriyo botkobuya Ndizi TV aiga no bansoma Gusii.